Okay, for today's assignment, you're going to be working on E-6 to create a Pro Shop Equipment Inventory Report. I highly recommend that you spend the first part of it typing in all of the information like I have done here before you start saving and formatting. It'll look like this until we've done something extra. You'll also notice that on columns H and I, on the table that you copy on page 74, it says formula, formula, formula. If you keep typing the word formula instead of actually entering a formula, you will see your grades start dropping significantly. So make sure that you're paying attention to how to enter the formula especially. So we're going to start with saving it. We go to File, Save As. Browse to your desktop. You're going to give it the title E-6 Pro Shop Equipment Inventory Report. Alright, so the first thing that you're going to do is to format the width of the columns A, C, E, G, and I to 9. So A, Control C, Control E, Control G, Control I, and we're going to format column width to 9. Hit OK. Then columns F and H to 11. Column F, Control H, go to format column width 11. Hit OK. Then column B to 38. And column D to 19. Turn the page to page 72. Format the height of row 1 to 55. So click on 1, format row height, type in 55. Format cells A1 through I1 to bold and center align. So A1 to I1, bold and center. We also want to wrap the text, so we click Wrap Text. And also shade these using 25% gray color. Highlight right here. Center align cells A2 through A22. Center. C2 through C22. And F2 to H23. Format cells E2 to E22 and I2 through I23 to a currency, displaying 2 decimal places. Got to hold Control to select I. Oops, that's H. let's just do the E's first. And we want to format cells. Currency. I want 2 decimal places. Click OK. I. Format cells. Currency. 2 decimal places. OK. And it has the dollar symbol. Enter the formula into cell H2 to compute the number of units in the inventory at the end of the month for the first item, the momentum risk guards. This is computed by subtracting the number of units sold from the number of units in the inventory at the beginning of the month. So, in H2, we type an equal sign to show that we're doing a formula, and we want to subtract from the number of units at the end of the month from the beginning. So we're going to take H2, shift H2, colon, minus, sorry, not colon, H2 minus F2, shift F2, and hit enter. Okay, let's try that one more time. We want to equal H2 minus F2. Okay, let's try this again. Number of units at the end. Are we in the wrong cell? Number of inventory at the end of the month for the first item. Oops, I'm selecting the wrong one, no wonder. So equals, we're going to select G2, no, equals F2 minus G2, enter, equals 15, which is what we should get. So we're going to use the autofill feature to do this same formula all the way down. You use the little plus till you see the plus sign here, and you drag. You'll see it start to calculate as you go all the way down the page. Okay. Now we're going to enter a formula into cell I2, and this time we want to multiply the price by the number of units in the inventory at the end of the month. So we're going to take an equal sign and the price, which is in E2, multiplication symbol is an asterisk, so it's above the 8, so shift 8, times the number of sold, which is 7, so G2, and hit enter, and you should get 125.93. Whoops, multiplied by the wrong one. We're going to hit equal price, which is E2, the asterisk, which is shift 8, times the number of units at the end of the month, 15, oops, H2, and hit enter, which is the correct price. We'll do the autofill again, all the way down. Then in cell F23, the totals of the number of units in inventory at the beginning of the month column. So F23 equal S U in parentheses, and we're going to select them. Grab all of it. Then close parentheses, hit enter. We want to do the same thing for each of these columns. And all we have to do those columns is the autofill feature. We need to fix our dollar right here. So we need to format this cell. Make sure it's currency with 2 decimals. Get our $sign. And we're going to bold row 23. Now we want to insert a custom header, and it's going to have 3 lines, so we want to insert 3. And I'm going to highlight just those above from A to I, and we're going to say merge and no, we're not. Nope, not do that. We want to say there we go. Type them into A. Skateboards Inc. Next line, type Pro Shop Equipment Inventory Report, January 20th of work, 2015. Okay, now we want to highlight this entire section. Merge and center. Wrap text. Nope, let's undo. That didn't look good. Let's make these bolded. And let's go over to those. Perfect. Then click Save. Make sure you submit to me on theclassroom.google.com.